Ask you about this interview you did on Bobby G's channel called Street Pulse Exclusive.
Yes, sir.
You did an interview on that platform, which turned out to be their most viewed video.
Yes.
And this is a channel that's been active for the last couple of years. I guess they started in 2022. They got over 50 videos. But your video is the most viewed video on Street Pulse Exclusive. And it was about your relationship with American Cholo.
Yeah.
What do you think it was about this interview and this video that went viral for Street Pulse Exclusive?
Well, there was another video prior to that where I had a discussion with Gil, and some certain things were brought up and clarified. So when people seen that, and then the video with Bobby G, it kind of expanded on everything. So I got more in detail what was happening back in that day and why I left American Cholo.
And if anybody wants to tap in with that, I will put a link to this interview in the show notes. 104,000 views already.
Yes. It was his biggest video, kind of like opened the doors for him.
And what do you, just briefly tell me, like, I remember when we did the interview, you and I did the interview in Burbank.
Yeah.
American Cholo pulled up on us. Y'all showed a lot of solidarity, guys from different barrios that didn't get along, standing side by side. You were on his podcast. Y'all were doing good. Everything seemed great. And then y'all had a falling out. And I guess that's what led to this video that you did for Bobby G. What's going on with you guys currently? Have you been able to mend that relationship?
No, it's only progressively got worse. And I'd rather not speak about it because I'm kind of like, I got away from that positivity on my channel, and I don't want to do that. It's about positivity, him, it's a separate thing.
So yeah, you deleted a lot of videos off your channel where you talked about your relationship with American Cholo. So you decided, let me just get rid of all this content. It's negative. It's not the way I want my channel to move. Okay.
I want people to understand that, and you can be positive and learn from our mistakes and my mistakes and still come out on a positive end. But if I'm over there just being negative, it's just going to just make it worse. You know what I mean? As it is, I don't get along with that dude. I want nothing to do with him. And it's probably going to go on, prolong forever. I don't know.
Has anyone tried to mediate between you two guys that has sort of the respect that can bring you two guys together and kind of, fix whatever was broken?
Yeah, there was Paul Morales, which is from
shout out to Paul, man, for trying.
It was what's the name of his channel? Damn, I'm having a brain fart. No, because he kind of took his channel down right now. But he spoke up, tried to mediate, and what happened was American Cholo went telling my wife that I was trying to pick up on other girls.
I remember that.
And now it's there's no going back from that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I hope you guys in the near future or even in the distant future try to figure out a way, where men can be men and agree to disagree, but still maintain some sort of friendship, because you guys were tight. You guys were real tight. To see people that were that tight fall out this hard, it's disappointing.
Well, it's, and I know how celebrityism,
the fame
gets into people's head.
The clout.
And that's what happened here, where I don't need thousands and thousands of subscribers. I'm cool with what we have. You know what I mean? He's not. And it's just, it just got a little too much to his head. And I'm the type of dude that if I don't get along with you, Alex, we can be at the same function, and I'm not going to physically attack you. Now, if I see you on the street and you're walking down the street completely by yourself, I'll get out the car and confront you. Because I just don't want no publicity. I don't want nothing around it. But I'm not the type of guy that does things in front of people because it's just not, and I'm not going to go stab you or shoot you with any kind of anything. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of individual.
All right. My last question on this topic before we move on was, now one of your homeboys replaced you on his show.
Yes.
And that must kind of hit kind of hard because you have a falling out with this guy, and now your homeboy is with the same guy you have a falling out with. We've seen this happen so many times, but it always rubs us the wrong way when my partner is now with the guy that I have a falling out with. How did that feel?
Well, at one point, he was from my neighborhood. He's not from my neighborhood no more. He's not my homeboy no more. Not from my neighborhood.
Because of this. This is, prior to this, all you guys were good. In fact, he was in the interview that we did a few years ago, Boo Boo.
Yeah.
And so that relationship got severed as well.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I like all you guys. In fact, I think I'm going to go on American Cholo. He invited me to come to his new studio in the next month or so. And, I just hope that there's some better days in the future.
More power to him. I ain't got no problem with. I'm not one of those guys that are gonna. Hey, I'm not talking Alex because you're getting out with him. That's kids crap to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all grown men. We all should be able to coexist. And even if I don't like you, we should all be able to coexist.